So it's earnings season or the end of earnings season because most of the stonks already gave us their numbers for Q2 2021, right? I mean, we know what Amazon did, Microsoft, Tesla, Apple, and so on and so forth. Now on the 5th of August, there is the space earnings, which I cannot wait on. This is basically on Thursday after the market close. But as usual, as you know, I'm doing this full time, okay? I'm a full-time investor plus YouTuber. And I have all the time of the day to look for opportunities. And today I want to share you an interesting one that I found that is based on a due diligence of Reddit meme. And actually, I personally believe in it. So I will share it with you. I will tell you how much I will invest in it, how I will invest in it, and so on and so forth. So first, I'm specialized into consumer companies, okay? So Tesla was a big company for me that I invested very early and that prepared my life into financial freedom. Virgin Galactic is a consumer company, and on the way there's a lot of other consumer companies that I was invested in or still invested in, like Peloton, Beyond Meat. This kind of companies are really thrilling because I believe that it's easy for you and me to see if a company can be successful if you can try their product. Like for example, Palantir, you cannot try the product. You know that it's maybe good, but you cannot try the product and you cannot go there and see how, let's say, good it is, what the people are writing or reviews about it and so on. I feel this is a big part of a great investor to be into consumer companies. Okay, so let's dive into a consumer company that actually have been specialized on golf and golf equipment. Okay, so let's dive in. So the company that we are talking about is called Callaway. Okay, maybe you have never heard about it if you're not into golfing. The ticker symbol is ELY. Okay, you can find it on the New York Stock Exchange and obviously all the options, because today will be described an option play for the earnings for Callaway. Okay, Callaway is doing golf equipment, but they did also a very important acquisition. Okay, they acquired Topgolf. You might have seen it, you might have it in your city. It's basically like bowling, but you are playing golf and you have a bay and you have a couple of drinks. And first of all, at least in Dubai and other cities, it's mostly fully packed. Okay, they don't do reservations. You come first, will be served first, and you can drink beer and drinks and be fun with friends, and there's a restaurant, and it's basically really expensive. Every time I go there, I leave at least like $200, okay? Because not the bay is so expensive, but the drinks, the restaurant and so on, and you stay there, it's cool, it's music, it's very nice made, and you have a lot of fun. So it's something that you can do also every now and then. Friends are in town, let's do Topgolf. Parents are in town, your brother are in town, let's do Topgolf. Another city, we visit another city, let's do Topgolf. Okay, so it's super interesting. And actually they wanted to be sold, the whole company of Topgolf, for $4 billion. And Callaway did a nice move and bought it for $2.5 billion. So they are now worth, as a whole company, including Topgolf, which was supposed to be sold before the pandemic for $4 billion, and Callaway is now worth $5.85 billion. So it's a really undervalued company if you just consider that. And now in this quarter, Q2, will be the very first time where all the earnings of Topgolf worldwide will be also included. So I think there is some edge if you know how Topgolf is doing well. Even with it's one of those entertainment activities that you can still do during the whole health crisis. Okay, so let's dive into a due diligence that I found on Reddit, which is very interesting. Okay, so this person bought some calls for $22,800. So he's quite convinced. Okay, he bought a $35 call, which is the current let's see how much Yahoo Finance, let's see how much ELY is currently now trading for. I think they are somewhere at like 32.54 before. And as of this recording, they went up almost 3% already, okay? So they are having the earnings, and this is just expectation. It's not confirmed. I checked on the investor relations side if it's already confirmed, but it's not. So the 5th of August is not yet set. Okay, this is important information. So anyway, so he bought expiring calls on the 20th of August. So basically, what does it mean? If he is right and the stock goes over $35, then he can make a huge profit, okay? Because the premium that you buy on the calls are, I think, like $0.45, and I can expect that, you know, they maybe go to $2-3. So he can 5x maybe his money, okay? Depending how much Callaway stock will go up after the earnings. And he believes that they will actually crush earnings because of a couple of things, okay? He thinks that golf equipment will be absolutely selling very well. He thinks that apparel like Jack Wolfskin, you know, this brand for sure, like jackets, you know, outdoor things are selling very well. And then third, the Topgolf, okay? And he's like giving a couple of examples. I maybe do the link into the description if you want to go through it. Then, you know, he's talking about some couple of restaurants, and the overall golf community is absolutely exploding right now. Everyone want to be into the golfing business, try to golf, go to Topgolf, and so on. So this is number one. Then he talks about the Topgolf purchase, okay? Topgolf wanted to do an IPO, they scratched it, and, you know, Callaway just bought them for $2.5 billion, which is, I think, a very good price. So even if this will not work out during the earnings, still it's an interesting company to be in, all right? And this is important information because I will tell you which, you know, I will buy, all right? So in total, he believes, you know, the overall market don't expect that much. The overall market expect a loss actually of $0.01 on each share, which could be then surprised by a profit. And usually when a company is not expected to make profit and does post profit, oh boy, this is really, really good, okay? So this is his game, or this is his play, right, for the earnings call. And I do something different, okay? I will take a call that is already in the money because I believe, okay, to make great profit of this option, you know, the option should at least cross the strike price, which is now 35. This means that the stock would need at least to go up 10% after the earnings, which means that what happens if towards the earnings the stock goes down, right? So I think, you know, I will just buy 1 day or 2 days before the earnings. This is number one. I will choose an earnings or an option, a call option that is maybe just about $32. So because usually options gathering the most when they are crossing the strike price, and then you have, you know, this not the stress that, you know, the stock goes down before the earnings, and you are stressed that you are out of the money, and the option gets lots of decreasing of value. And the third thing, what I will do, I will not buy the 20s expiring August calls. I think I will take a little bit longer, because if it's not the case that the stock will go up, I will not go out that much with loss on my trade, okay? And now finally, let's talk about how much I will put into this trade. So this shouldn't sound like I'm bragging, okay? If you know me, if you're part of my community, if you want to be part of my community, just check out the link into the description, Discord. I came as a very, very small investor, but over the time I did some really, really great investments, right? Like for example, in Tesla, in space. Space doubled since I invested into space. And this brought me to a level of financial stability where I can, you know, put in this kind of high risk but high reward trades, you know, $10,000 to $20,000 without, you know, thinking, okay, how I pay rent the next month. Okay, so I think I will put around $10,000 into that. If I lose everything or most of it, it's not like that I feel like, okay, I'm in trouble. Okay, so I want to emphasize for you that put just money. If you're reading all of this, if you're seeing all of that, if you like it, make sure to subscribe and like, but make sure to make your own research as well. Maybe visit a Topgolf. You know, we still have a couple of days time. The earnings are not confirmed for the 5th yet. So as soon as this will be, maybe they will be on the 13th of August. So you have a little bit time here, but make your own due diligence and just put money that you're gonna really lose. Those are in my personal opinion, they're just fun trades. Okay, if it works out, great. If not, hell, you know, let's move on, you know? So I really want to emphasize that this is something that I'm not doing that often, but sometimes I feel like, okay, this suits me, right? This is exactly my type of company, consumer product, and maybe undervalued and maybe mispriced by the market, and earnings come out, there's something special in the earnings. So let's give it a try, right? So this is something that I really like. And if you want to follow me, let me know in the comments below, or if you have any other things that I need to consider before doing this trade, let me know in the comments. Please follow me on Instagram, Wolf of Dubai Danny. It's very easy to understand. And if you want to be part of my community, all the links are into the description as well. So with that said, let's hold this in a very nice Topgolf manner, and let's, you know, just have this working out for us. I would be really happy. And let me know in the comments, as I said, if you have any information that I didn't consider yet, or have any information that it could work. I read all the comments.